Dear friends, I want to wish you a Shabbat Shalom. This is a very special Shabbat, as we will be blessing the happiest month of the year, the month of Adar, where we celebrate the holiday of Purim, V'nahapochu, where not only did we have a victory, but the wheels of fortune turned, where Haman, who wanted to destroy us, was destroyed while the Jewish people rose to the top. And this great miracle and joy and mazel is spread throughout the month. And it's a great month for all of us to be joyous, for great mazel, great luck, and good things in our life. And this Shabbat we will bless this month. So be in synagogue. Be at that moment when we bless this great month for every one of you and every single Jew around the world to have the best mazel and full of happiness and joy. In this week's Torah portion of Mishpatim, we read many laws. Many of them are civil laws, and they're ritualistic laws. And actually the prohibition of milk and meat is in this week's Torah portion. And when the Torah communicates to us this prohibition, it says you may not cook a kid, a goat, in its mother's milk. And the question people would ask is, so that means that the Torah doesn't allow you to cook a kid in its mother's milk. But what about if it's cooked in another animal's milk? Is that a problem? So we know, as told to Moshe by God, that this is the general rule of milk and meat. You cannot mix in any way any milk and any meat together. Rabbinically, we also don't eat milk and chicken. And it has the same level of prohibition. There's no difference in the way we behave between meat and chicken. But why would the Torah tell us in this form, don't cook a kid in its mother's milk? Why didn't the Torah just say clearly, don't cook milk and meat? And it's not only cooking. Milk and meat is more serious and stringent even than non-kosher meat. Because by milk and meat, where the Torah repeats this exact same verse and words 3 times, we're told one is to tell us you're not allowed to eat, you're not allowed to even cook it for yourself or someone else, and you're not allowed to have any benefit, selling it in any way or having any benefit from milk and meat. So why was the Torah just say clearly, don't eat or cook milk and meat? And the answer is that the Torah, within this prohibition, is also teaching us a very important lesson. That besides the prohibition, which stands on its own, and the truth is one that we don't fully understand. Why is it that something kosher, milk kosher, kosher meat, when they mix together, all of a sudden they become not kosher? It's what we call a chok. This is a statute, a law we don't understand, but we do it because God told us to do it. But even though we have to do it because God told us to do it, but the Torah wants to give us another message. That Torah and mitzvahs are not just about doing what God wants us to do, to be disciplined, to follow in God's way. But the truth is, every one of the mitzvahs that God has given us is given to us ultimately to help make us a better person. We all want to develop our character and to become better people, to become more refined, to become the best that we can become. That's what the Torah was given to us for. And here we have a hint that when you will mix milk and meat, it is possible that you may cook a kid goat in its mother's milk. Imagine the audacity, the cruelty. That's what can happen. So when we learn to follow this law, we are learning to be sensitive to cruelty, not even of something that we're sure will happen, but may come out. How careful we have to be and sensitive to be to animals' feelings. For sure to human feelings. What about our family's feelings? We have to be even more sensitive. And that's true for every mitzvah. Every mitzvah comes with that side benefit of making us a better person, making us more sensitive, more aware of who and what we should be in life. So even if you're not sure what it is yet, this is just a hint that what exists in this mitzvah is really in every mitzvah. So I'd love everyone, those who keep kosher, great. Strengthen your kosher observance. We all can do that. Those who are not keeping kosher yet, maybe this week stay away from milk and meat. Don't touch a cheeseburger or anything like that. Or if you're not eating milk and meat, do something else. Take one step in kosher, even if you do it for a week. Do something. And you will find how it will enhance your life and make you feel good. Not only are you doing what God wants, it'll make you feel better. So I want to wish you Shabbat Shalom. God bless you. We love you all. Candlelighting time in Montreal, 5:06 p.m.